previously. So, let's talk a little bit about Progression Series. Progression Series has now entered the live portion of the series, in which Simo isn't being married. As a result, they are playing week to week, and that means that we have the capacity to influence Gage's deck building. If you were here last weekend, you saw that we came up with some extremely cool stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh, are you in class?
Yeah, I'm downstairs, and I can, like, hear you through the ceiling.
That makes sense. I'm screaming. Yeah, I'll stop. Jillian just said that her teacher said that she's expelled because I'm so loud. Anyway, so if you were here last week, you know that Gage has a couple of really powerful decks. He's been streaming at twitch.tv/nimnim his deck building process. We fed him not only a really powerful Gladiator Beast build that we know he played this week, but also a supremely powerful Mausoleum Turbo build and a Demise Turbo build that I think are also very good. I've got a couple things in the tank for a call later that I'm excited to show him as well.
Going into 5Ds, I mean, our
that
decks
said,
are only going to
he
get
is winning this
even
episode.
crazier.
This
On
episode, he's going to play
Progression
Gladiator
Series
Beast.
Season
His
2.
list cannot.
Oh,
There's no reason for me to even pretend that, you know, like, Alex has a chance. It's a 2-0 for Gage.
Sad.
Oh my god!
Decided not to run back the Gladiator Beast today.
In this series, both Nimnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want
Now, notably, they're going to do a judgment because we just started
5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code SIMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Oh, wait! They sliced the Patreon card from a previous Simo video? So there's one frame of Simo
Help
from a
support us
different
to
video.
Provide you with more amazing content.
Okay, here we go. Frame by frame. Oh!
That was wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Synchro Era. With the new era for the Progression Series comes a new judgment.
BLS,
And we have
BLS,
some
BLS,
changes
BLS,
that Gage and I
BLS,
want to
BLS,
modify,
BLS,
and I think
BLS,
you, the
BLS,
viewers at
BLS,
home, will
BLS,
appreciate these as well. Gage, you want to go
BLS.
ahead and start us off?
Oh yes. Between two players, you know, looking at each other's hands seems a little bit unfair. And it's been unfair since the very start of DM.
Convy,
as you can see,
convy,
most cards with that effect
convy.
are removed from the game. So we decided to follow suit, and with the last few episodes, we really got frustrated over cards like Trap Dust Shoot as well as Confiscation. We were both taking those cards.
Okay, I don't think that Gage's hairline is actually that bad. But when he does the anime sicko face, when he, like, does this, it does look quite bad. Get a different angle, buddy.
And putting them mutually to 0. Thank goodness. What do you think about that, Alex?
I think after the
Meme
episode
tweet is
where
up.
I confied you and dust shooted you in like the same turn after like
It was just last episode.
Yeah,
It's
was it
literally
just
up.
last episode?
Yeah,
God, my
just
timeline's
last
so
episode.
warped. Yeah, that was I think that was the nail in the coffin for those cards. Those cards have been banned for a while, and I think people now understand the reason for that. Speaking of which, we also decided to ban another collectively powerful card that we both have access to, and that is Crush Card. Now, Crush
Thank
Card
God.
has been a bit of a blowout so far in the series, although we only got it a couple episodes back, but
What's on that
it's just
pizza?
going to sort of
Nothing.
limit our deck
That was
building moving
wrong.
forward in so many different ways, and so we just decided that to prevent this from just being an absolute disaster of a card, we're just going to get rid of this card now. But honestly, that's it. There's a bunch of other power cards we decided to keep because they make the show entertaining. And we also have one last thing too, Gage.
Yeah, with the new last thing, as we move into a new era like we did with GX, we are giving ourselves 3 fresh new Redoer tickets moving into this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And let me tell you, 5D's era with all these reprint packs, this is going to be a very hard decision to when to use these tickets.
I know you're going to be
T-tours,
very
T-tours.
grateful to have those reader tickets since you were
Oh
at
my gosh.
0 going into this episode. I think I had like 3 or 4 or something. I haven't really been using mine all that
That's
much.
so
I think I'm
many.
saving them for these reprint
Your
sets
pizza
coming
looks
up
like straight
because they're
cardboard.
just
Where'd
going
you
to
get
be
it? It's
crazy.
thin
But
crust
we know you guys are
fucking
excited for
frozen
today's
pizza. What do you
episode, so let's
expect?
go ahead and get on into it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Duelist Genesis is here, and so are Synchro.
You're letting me know that he said Genesis 100 times and no one is
This
fucking
going
posting
to be
Among
an
Us.
electrifying episode. There's going to be a lot of shit that we have to get through, but first we have to spin the wheel for winning the last episode of the GX era. We also have 3 wild cards that we can get here as well, and so let's see what we are going to get for today to kick things off. Come on, be something good, be something good, be something good, be something good. Oh, we just went through a judgment and I get to ban something? Oh my god.
That seems
now, to
pretty
be fair,
crazy,
I don't get to
right?
do this until the end of the episode, but if Gage gets some of
Gage
those
is gonna get
good
something cool,
synchros,
and then we're never
he
gonna
is
get to
going
see it.
be in for an absolute miserable time.
Rip
Speaking
Glads.
of which,
What,
let's
is he gonna
throw it on
fucking
over to him
ban
so he can tell you
Bestiari?
all about
Please
today's
don't ban
set,
Bestiari.
Duelist
That would
Genesis.
literally do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to rev it up. Today we are hopping into the 5Ds era in Yu-Gi-Oh! One of my favorite eras of all time. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series continues to move forward into the era of Synchro Monsters, and we are debuting with quite possibly one of the most powerful sets printed at the time. That is Duelist Genesis. Sometimes new mechanics get off to a rocky start with some very
Duelist
mediocre
Genesis
monsters.
is crazy.
The Duelist
It's unbelievable. It's got so much, both at
Genesis
like
did not do
constructed
that. Right
and
out the
limited
gate,
play
we got
levels.
some of
The
the most
secrets aren't
powerful
really that
monsters
impactful
of
with the
all
exception
time
of
and its
charge,
very first
but
debut
everything
set.
else
In
is
today's episode, we get to
unbelievable.
revisit that nostalgia of first seeing the debut of Mechanic. Hopefully we get to play with some of these new Synchro monsters today and experience the power of the new Mechanic as it came out. As per usual, let's go over some cards you'll see in the Duelist Genesis and what we'll be looking for personally for our own collection. The secret rares of the Duelist Genesis, besides maybe 2 of them, are nothing too stellar. Hand of the Sixth Samurai and
Sorry about this. I need to real quick take a screen cap for Junior Journey. All right, ready? I'm going to go. Okay, how's that? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Ready? That didn't work. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right, back to the progression react.
Charge of the Light Brigade are the 2 super powerful secret rare slotted cards
That was
that we're going to be
wrong.
adding to our collection.
That
I
wasn't
really
wrong
want
at
Charge
all.
of the Light Brigade. This was a TCG exclusive back in the day and single-handedly made Lightsworn one of the best archetypes. Literally does everything you could possibly want for the archetype. It sends 3 off the top of the deck and adds any Lightsworn monster from deck to hand. Quite the powerful spell card. Super rares, we're going to be eyeing up a few of them. I definitely might want a copy of Kinkabio. Maybe we can mix it with something like the Mystic Piper
Kinkabio.
later on down the line. Magical Android is a great level 5
I hope he
synchro,
talks
one of
about
the
Mind
only
Master.
generic level 5 synchros we had back in the day. And I actually want Gladiator Beast War Chariot to soup up our Gladiator Beast strategy a little bit more with this release. We get a couple more Gladiator Beast cards down the line here, but this is one of the most
War Chariot's insane. Very important that we pick up a War Chariot, but we only need the one.
powerful ones. A counter trap card that negates a monster effect and destroys it if we have a Gladiator Beast monster. Quite powerful. Kunai with Chain is also a deceptively good battle trap that I'd like to get my hands on. The rares
5
have
ads? 5 ads? That doesn't sound right. Did you all get 5 ads? That was supposed to be 10 ads. Subscribe, you cheapskates.
some pretty good cards. Mind Master is able to facilitate some FTKs. Neither of us got the opportunity to play with it in Season 1 of the Progression Series. Herald of Orange Light has come up recently as
Interesting
one of
that
the best
he
hand
mentioned
traps with,
Mind
2
Master.
elements. And then
The commons and
tricky in the early
uncommons in
days
this
of the
set
synchro, a
are,
level 5 that you could summon
commons
just
and rares
pretty much
rather,
for free was pretty
are
good back in the day. I would
mostly
definitely pick up at
psychics,
least a
and
copy or
you
2
can
of
make
Tricky. I
Mind
already said the
Master
Ultras and the
beats
bangers, and you can just tell by
good,
looking at it.
even
Stardust
with
Dragon,
like
Red
the
Dragon
first
Archfiend,
couple of
Goyo
waves
Guardian,
of
Thought
5D
Roller
support.
Archery,
I
Emergency
probably would
Teleport.
not do it
I literally want
immediately.
all of
We'll
these
probably
cards.
want to
They're
wait a couple
so
weeks,
strong.
but
Goyo
there's a
Guardian
lot
was
we could do.
staple last season. I definitely want to get another copy
That
of it
was
this season
wrong.
because of how powerful it is in the early Synchro era. Stardust Dragon is kind of in the same vein too. I'd love to pull a copy of this. And as for commons, you got a few of them that matter. Cards like Krebon, Psychic Commander. These are E-Tele targets that back in the day
Brainlab
were able to make
OTK,
the
my love.
emergency teleport
True.
at 3 as good as it was. Krebon's being a level 2
That was
pairs with any
wrong.
level 4 to make Goyo Guardian, which back in the day was insane on its own. Psychic Commander being a level 3 compared with 5s to make level 8s, which isn't too bad either. I want a couple copies of Gladiator Beast to Quest. Glad this card's only a common. It is a wing beast that when it's special summoned by Gladiator Beast
That
adds a
was
Gladiator
wrong.
Beast card from graveyard.
So his eyes are on Glads. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's probably the choice for this episode, and I know that he is playing it. But a quest is also Winged Beast, which means that we can play
hand,
Icarus
one of the
attack.
better ones. There's some odds and ends that are pretty good here. Book of Eclipse is something
Like,
nice
there's a
to
lot
have
going
for
on under the
later.
hood of this
Actually
one.
ends up being a pretty good
That
tech
was
card in some
wrong.
side decks. Recycling batteries is very good for battery men if we want to visit
Someday,
those later on
someday
down the line.
battery
and even
men.
some
Not-
stuff
not-
for more lights
not
ones,
today,
like Needle
but
Bug
someday.
Nest. If we can get a couple copies of those, this might be just milling 5, the best option of mill we have. Duelist Genesis was a groundbreaking set and released some of the best synchro monsters.
Might
in
have been
the
a
game, actually,
groundbreaking
on
set, but
release,
it's going to
too.
be
It was a
butt
really
breaking when I
impressive set
have
on
gay
release.
sex
I'm excited
with
to
Gage.
re-experience the release of one of
I'm
my
just
favorite
saying stuff.
mechanics
I'm
in
literally just
Yu-Gi-Oh!
opening
First,
my
we
mouth
gotta
and stuff
open
comes
our
out.
pity packs.
Like
We are
Gage's
now
penis
leaving
after we
Champion
have
Pack
gay sex.
6 behind, so we have
I'm just
no
fucking
more
saying
chances
things.
at Stratos. Doesn't matter to me. I already got them. But we are moving on to Champion Pack 7, which unfortunately I think Champion Pack 7 is one of the worst ones. 3 packs of CP7. Let me see what I get. Flip them up.
Stop
AF
calling it
Sword
that.
Drive. The Shovel Crusher is so powerful.
Yo, he got
Number
Shovel
2,
Crusher?
Lone
Oh.
Fire and Super Rare. I got a
This
couple
is a
copies of these
crazy
myself.
pack.
Absolutely gorgeous. I think I got one in Phantom Darkness as a rare, which was monumental because I'd never got one in the
pack's
Progression
unreal.
series before anyways. This is the second copy, which isn't too bad. I had a whole video on Champion Pack actually that I released recently on my channel. If you guys want to go check that out, you might be able to learn
Hey, I
something
just made a video
why some
about
of these cards are
CP.
so
Put it
expensive,
on my
like
channel.
$570.
Everyone
Not
click it.
accurate pricing, but it's pretty close to how much you'll be able to find these Lone Fires for on market. On to pack number 3. Anything big? No, the Truesdale. I did not expect
Truesdale!
to get
No, it's
anything too big
huge!
from Champion Pack 7. Like I said, it's one of the worst ones. There's some cool reprints in it for higher upgrade rarities, but nothing like in a higher rarity getting a lower rarity reprint. On to what we all want to see today, though. The Duelist Genesis, man. I
don't wanna
love
see
this
that
set, bro.
shit.
It's always the green sets. The green sets are always
That is
the
true.
one
The green
with
sets are always
monumental
cracked.
releases behind them. Let's just look at these, bro. Duelist Genesis, Return of the Duelist, Code of the Duelist, Rise of the Duelist. All green sets, game warping.
24
of the
packs of
Duelist.
the Duelist Genesis, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
I accidentally already opened pack
Mind
number
over matter,
1, and we're
really
starting
important.
off with an ultimate rare.
Psychic
in
Overload,
Psychic
also pretty
Overload.
good. If we
Not
wanna
a
play
terrible
Psychic
card if we have
stuff,
a
we
pretty
could.
heavy emphasis on psychics, but some other decent cards in here include Dr. Cranium, Psi Station, Psychic Snail. Mind over matter is not a terrible rare either.
No,
Book
it's a
of
really
Eclipse
good
is
one.
a very powerful card as well. Maybe
Notably,
not
the
necessarily at this
selection gets
exact
really,
moment, but
really
even
good
in
and limited
future
about this
episodes,
time.
This card actually saw tons of play in Season 1. We have Quillbolt Hedgehog, and we have the Selection, a very interesting counter trap that could also see play. I think one of my
Yeah,
favorite
good. I'm
things
glad he's
about the
considering
Duelist
it.
Genesis is like how many playable cards this set actually has. I mean,
Yeah,
this set has
it is
overworked as
all
well,
gas.
telekinetic charging cell. I mean,
Overworked
good thing
so
Cyber Sign's
crazy.
no longer in the format because I think if we could pull off some weird combo with that, that would be really funny. Although I don't think we're at the point we can do that because they didn't start doing that till Link monsters were out. I think this is our 3rd copy of the Selection though, so we basically have
Really
like
good rare to get
3
multiples
Solemn
of.
Judgment-esque type
That was
cards. I mean,
wrong.
maybe we can consider playing this.
I really want some
I would
Gladiator
consider
Beast
playing it
cards. I
for
want
sure.
some Synchro monsters. Do I get them? Nothing in the first pack, but it's the first pack. It's all right.
We
Super
got
rare
time, we got
off
time.
the bat with the broken blocker. I gotta be honest, I don't know what this
Battle
card
tuned is crazy. Not really. There's like a lot of battle tricks at this point.
Pretty sure it's bulk.
If you rotate,
Wow,
it's
that
nuts.
card is like actually pretty bad, especially in sealed when I can't guarantee that I have 3 copies of the same card. Another super
My horny ass could not be blocked.
rare with Twin Barrel Dragon, not the one I want to be seeing. I want to see
Talk about Mind
in the
Over
super
Matter,
rare
come on.
spot, specifically Gladiator Beast War Chariot. That's the one super I really want to grab. Still no quests in the common slot 4 packs in. Not too worried about it though.
And a secret rare, not the secret rare we
My horny ass could not be summoning 6-star dragon type monsters in that.
wanted because of course we would have liked to have
Is that a fucking Junior Journey reference?
a
Oh,
good
sorry.
secret
Sorry,
rare,
Jillian.
preferably in the synchro category, but Splendid Venus. Sadly, not going to play this. We did get a Krebons, though. It's pretty sad when you're more excited about the common than the secret rare. Oh, and our first synchro of the episode,
that's
Mr.
crazy.
Thought Ruler Archfiend. This is a big one. This card is quite good. I mean, Stardust Dragon and Goyo are obviously far and away better, but Thought Ruler's maybe like in 3rd place. This thing is a house. It's actually very difficult to deal with, and the life gain effect can be
It's
quite
actually not a
relevant. We
house.
definitely
It's-
play
it's
this
a
for
synchro
sure, but
monster.
a Mind Master as well. May not be the most relevant at this
Folks.
moment. We definitely could see this in the future, though.
Flipping up the halfway point here, what do I get? Nothing good still. I
He's just
I
not
need
reading
to
Mind
point
Over
out
Matter.
that I've gotten 0
Destructotron
Gladiator
is
Beast
so
quests
fucking
still,
strong.
and it's a
You ever read Destructotron? Some of you people who played Battle Pack 3 probably have. Do you know how good this fucking card is? It's Heavy Storm. It's Harpy's Feather Duster.
common. I'm actually kind of like stunned. That's really bad. There's the first one. Oh my god, I was wondering if it was a holdout on
Good.
me. There's still
Good, good,
no
good,
good hollows pulled at all though, but that's the first Gladiator Beast quest. If I can pull at least 3 of this, it's a decent Duelist Genesis opening. But a
You only need
decent
2.
Duelist Genesis opening, I don't think will cut it. Mind Master. That's the one I was just talking about, how there's some sick FTKs with Mind Master. This is the first time I think it's debuted in the Progression series. Nothing too crazy at the moment we can do with Mind Master. Later down in the line when more Psychic monsters get released to the game there, lots of stuff comes up. But I'm 18 packs in. still only one quest deep and no really good relevant holos. Ew, yikes. Second quest and an orange light to add to the mix there. All right. Could be worse, I guess.
We're about halfway through. Haven't hit anything too good since the Thought Ruler Archfiend. I think I'm really looking for a Stardust or a Goyo Guardian at this point. Either one will do. I think Goyo's probably better, but I mean, honestly, both are pretty good. And haven't seen them yet. I think this wraps up our playset of Krebons and our...
So real quick, Fish Depth Charge is also a really, really good card.
Playset of Psychic Commander, but these are common, so that's expected. Super rare Nitro Synchron, neat little card, but we don't have the Nitro Warrior, so...
What's with the
not gonna
Marvel
do
logo in the corner? Are you kidding me? You're gonna come into my stream and ask what's with the Marvel logo in the corner? Oh, jeez Louise. I mean, chat, do your thing. You all know that this stream is sponsored by Marvel Snap, the new card battler from the genius behind Hearthstone, Ben Brode. I honestly, just embarrassing that you would come in here without the knowledge necessary to grasp the extremely fun and interesting free-to-play card battler that is Marvel Snap. We will be playing in just about an hour.
Unless we
If you want to try it out in
super
advance,
rare,
don't
Kunai
worry.
with
You can
Chain.
click the
I think
link,
we're probably past
the little
point of
panel
this
down
card
there.
Being good. This would have been good maybe in like Magic Ruler format, but yeah, it's a nice nostalgic card. And
Okay, I'm crazy, right? This isn't the first print of Kunai with Chain, right? There's like a Kunai with Chain that came in a video game or something.
another secret rare Ice Master. Oh my god. Again, could have been like a Stardust Dragon or like any good card, I guess,
Yes,
besides
okay.
Splendid Venus. But it is what it is. Only 4 packs left. Our only like big hit so far has been Thought Ruler, and I'm considering re-rolling because yeah, we lose Thought Ruler, but we could get way more out of this set if
Don't
we get
re-roll
really lucky.
fucking
Yeah, go
Thought
figure.
Ruler. It's
That'd be an
crazy.
ultra rare I get is Montage Dragon. Out of all the good ultra rares in the set, all the synchro monsters,
Montage
emergency
Dragon.
teleport, I get Montage Dragon. Go
He's a
figure. 4 packs
killer.
left. Anything to redeem this set here? A super rare again, and it's Counselor Lily. Man, I am extremely unlucky with this first opening of Duelist
not
Genesis. I
working.
can probably already tell you I'm going to re-roll this set after I open this last
Yeah,
pack, unless it is something absolutely
without
bonkers.
the trap,
Which it's
without
not,
more
it's
than one
desynchro.
cast.
There's
we have to
no
re-roll.
shot
There's
that I
nothing we can
keep
do.
this Duelist Genesis open.
No.
Like I said, it's a decent opening. We got our 2 quest, which was, I guess, I was looking just for a quest, but a decent Duelist Genesis opening is not good enough. With 3 fresh redoer tickets at our disposal, I think using one at the very start of the 5Ds era to ensure that we can get some of these most powerful synchro monsters is definitely going to be good. I'm going to
All right,
spend
we are
one of my
going for it.
redoer tickets. Let's get cracking again.
All right, and only a few packs left of the Duelist Genesis. Can we get anything big in the close? Didn't
Small
look
penis
like it
golem.
in
I didn't know
that
they made a
third
card
to
off you.
last pack. How about the second to last? Another super rare in Broken Blocker. Unfortunately, that's one of the less good super rares in the set. Final pack. Can we end on a Goyo or a Stardust? No, but we can end on a ultimate rare Nitro Warrior. This gives me,
This is a
plenty of
really hard one to deal with. Like, we pulled a great 8, and we also pulled a card that Quick Draw can go into at some point, but it's not the best 8, and it's not the best card Quick Draw can go into. I would consider rerolling.
nostalgia for the Sealed Showdown, where it was the Nitro Warrior anime battle. If you haven't watched that, I'd recommend it. So we pulled Thought Ruler plus Nitro
Yeah,
Warrior,
it's hard.
which let's
It's a
be
hard
honest,
one.
Nitro Warrior isn't
I think
really
it's a
that
reroll.
good. Thought Ruler is definitely where it's at. I do have a lot of redoer tickets, so I have the opportunity to respin this, and I'm considering as to whether or not I want to do that. Yeah, fuck it. I think we can do better. Let's go ahead and
Sick.
pull up 24 more packs. We're going again, ladies and gentlemen.
Hoping for a lot better luck this time around. I'm talking like Season 1 type luck I need again. The first pack with the
Tricky's
Tricky
good.
is already
Tricky's
a better
very
sight,
good.
too. That's
Telepathic
one
Power,
rare
by
I
the way,
didn't
is one of the
seal for-
craziest cards ever printed. Like, very important in the Psychic deck. Really, I don't know why they're not considering the Psychic deck. It's really strong.
time around. Oh, the War Chariot. I almost just
We got it. We got Dark Resonator, too.
missed it. I got the War Chariot. That is so good. Now I just need a quest to pair with it, and I got everything I possibly could have asked for in the Duelist Genesis. That's a really big pull for the Gladiator Beast deck.
Sick.
Alex is getting into the arena today. Speaking of a quest,
What do you say? Alex is what into the arena?
really big pull for the
Says
Gladiator
guttin'.
Beast deck. Alex is getting into the arena today.
Guttin.
Speaking of a quest, there he is popping up. Could not have asked for
I'm
a
just
better
bullying
reroll.
him.
This
I
has been
feel
very
I'm
favorable
literally
so far.
just bullying him. No
ultra
reason to
rare.
do this.
Psychic Overload again on the bottom side of the ultras. There's so many better ones that we could get, but another Tricky is okay to add to the bank. Super rare. Man, the holos back to back. Power Filter is painfully okay. It's
Power filter is painfully okay. Boy, you need to get yourself a filter, and it ain't a power filter, it's a pop filter.
perfectly okay. See some really fringe side deck play in certain metas, but I don't think it's going to be anything we'll
Card's
see here in
ass.
the progression series.
All right, 24 more packs. Now, this does have the potential to backfire, right? I did give up a Thought Ruler Archfiend, but honestly, there's so many better hits. Like, we didn't even get like a magical android, right? We could get Yugioh Guardian. We could get Stardust Dragon. We could get Red Dragon Archfiend. Like, Thought Ruler's good, but I think we can do a lot better than that. And we're, oh my God, and first pack, Red Dragon Archfiend.
Arguably
Ultimate
better?
Rare. I honestly think just from that alone, we're already way ahead because this is pack number 1. Never punished, never ever punished for our decisions. And there's a Krebon.
So really funny thing that we could do, and this is a Junior Journey reference as well, is Cold Enchanter's discard effect is not a once per turn. So if we want, we could infinitely loop it.
So I feel good that we at least have one of these. Super rare Twin Barrel Dragon. This is like the miniature blowback dragon slash barrel dragon. Not very good, but
okay.
that's a nice throwback.
Fine.
Although telepathic powers like Sakuretsu armor
Oh,
for
good.
psychics.
Wow, he's reading
What is it
telepathic
with my
power. It's
secret
crazy.
rare luck? I'm getting like every secret rare besides like the ones that really matter.
fuck? Cybershark matters?
Ladies and
Use
gentlemen. I think
Cybershark,
the
man.
selection is way better than this card, and
What the
sadly,
fuck?
this could have
Press
been
1 if
something
you are a
much better.
Cybershark stan.
Ultra rare, very upset to see this because this could have been Yugioh or Thought Ruler again. Multiple piece golem. Holy
the
shit,
problem?
that's a brick.
Oh, second
It's
quest
literally a
coming
brick.
in. We've already matched the very first pull we got, and I think did better. Izanami as a rare. Still no crazy holos here. We
Izanami.
got the super rare
Fuck
earlier and the
outta
ultra,
here.
but none of
Damn.
the good ones. Close. It's
You
a
got me.
secret rare. It's one of the better ones, like I said. Hand as well as Charge the Light Brigade are the two best secrets in the set. So Hand of the Six Samurai is not terrible. Does get a reprint in a special edition later on down the line, but even when we do open
Hand
that,
is
we don't get the
interesting. Would be
opportunity to
really
get
good for that
when it's reprinted. So I mean, if we
Kalidor
play
deck
Six
that she
Samurai
keeps
down the
pushing.
line, might be able to build something off of that. I know
Oh, he's
Hand
actually
is quite
considering
useful
it
for
too.
those
That's really
decks.
good.
At least
I'm
pretty
excited for
sure.
him to play
So,
Six
I'll
Sam.
take it. You know, it's a secret. I didn't get one last time.
Another super rare, Power Filter. Interesting little card. I don't think this will be super useful right now, but if
No, it
Gage is
sucks
playing a
ass.
deck where this could be a floodgate, something to consider. Also, the Tricky's not bad because of synchros, and I think this wraps up our Krebon playset. Okay, we got the Mind Master back, so
Okay.
that's pretty good if we want to use
That's really
that
crazy.
later
I
on
hope that
as
he
well,
actually
so
tries
I will
playing the
take
Mind
it.
Master.
Really? We got the Ice Master again?
Yo, we got the
Two
Mind Master and the
secret
Ice
rares in
Master. We got
both
double
24
masters.
Packs. Come on, we need the synchros. We started so hot with the Red Dragon Archfiend. We got to get at least one good one. Or I should say one more good synchro. Okay, Magical Android, thank you. I'll
That's a
take
great
it. At
synchro.
least that's like
a
a
really
playable
important one,
synchro that's
especially
actually
when we
decent.
have all the
It's not
stupid
Stardust or
fucking
Yugioh,
psychics.
but it's a
Like,
super,
it's
so,
so
for the super slot, this
comically
is maybe as
easy
good
to
as it
make a
gets.
5.
Now, if we can just get a Yugioh Guardian, we'll be all set, and sadly, that was not it.
Oh, Kinkabiu. Kinkabiu is like pretty good, like I said, with Mystic Piper and stuff like that. If we were to build some really fringe deck lists with it, but again, as far as super rares, there's better
Also,
stuff
Mystic
I could
Piper
be
is a
looking at.
secret, right?
Honestly.
There's just
Coming
no
up
way.
on the last few packs here, still none of the most powerful synchro monsters in the
I
game.
tend
am
not to
rocking
give
with
people
0
shit
white cards
for
in my extra deck.
mispronouncing
It looks like that
Kinkabio.
might be what I'm
It's
doing
just like
with.
really
Oh my
hard to
God.
pronounce.
All right. Last
Nope.
pack. Can we get any magic? The last time we opened Duelist Genesis, I pulled an emergency teleport in the very last pack. Can I match that type of energy? I
No.
cannot. Wow.
Okay,
look at
how
these
many
openings,
quests
bro.
did we get here?
Not even close to season 1. The second go around though with the War Chariot and the Triple Quest is the one
That's
I'm
enough.
going to
Yeah, we
have
keep
to
it.
stick to the
I mean, that's
collection.
enough
I
for
don't
sure.
think it's bad. I think we do have something really good in the works here. Let's see what we can build.
Second copy of Power Filter. Again, if this becomes relevant, having 2 copies of that could be pretty devastating.
They're just looking
Alrighty,
at the
only
floodgates.
3 packs left. We have Red
Cut.
Dragon Archfiend
Cut.
plus a magical android. I would like to get one more synchro. I'd like Yugioh or Stardust, preferably, but in 3 packs, it's not super likely. 3 Power
Horrifying.
Filters.
Really
What the
scary.
fuck?
Very, very
okay,
scary.
Well, I guess I got those for later. Second to last pack coming in here. Nothing that I don't think we already have. I think that might be our first Maiden of Macabre. I don't think we'd play that anyway. Last pack. Come on. Yugioh, Stardust. Yugioh, Stardust. Yugioh, Stardust. Yugioh, Stardust. Yugioh, Stardust. Yugioh, Stardust. That is
Maiden's
unfortunate. But
bad.
I think
She's bad.
It really depends
good
on
for
whether or
us,
not you think Red Dragon Archfiend is better than Thought Ruler or not. But we did get Magical Android as well, which is also just a better
right, new
synchro
Junior
than
Journey out.
Nitro Warrior because it's a lot easier to make. More generic. I think it's going to have more application than something like Nitro Warrior. So I think because of that, this set came out just slightly ahead of the other one. But we'll see. Anything's possible. And I can't wait to get to deck building. We get to change up a lot of stuff for this episode.
We are going back to the Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. The Gladiator Beasts are back
Yes,
in the
it
pilot
looks
spot.
great.
With the addition of a quest
God,
as
it
well
looks
as our
so good.
one War
So let
Chariot.
me just walk through how fucking crazy this deck is. It plays a lot of the way that Gladiator Beast plays in Edison, which is your like Ekest War Chariot looping. But he's also playing Icarus Attack because he's got it. 3 bestiari. Like we don't get that for very much longer. That's incredible. Might look really light on monsters, but like you have to conceptualize the 3 proving grounds as monsters as well. The traps we are playing may look bad, but I promise you, Curse of Anubis is good. Rush Recklessly is good. We don't have access to Shrink. It's like a super hard card to get right now. It's just really, really good. Loop the one Chariot you can't search. Well, you can't search it because the card that searches it doesn't exist yet, right? But like you are just trying to draw it.
We can do some.
Where's the
nasty
second
things with
Mermello?
this archetype. The
Whatever.
quest is definitely
It's not that big of a
better
deal,
than
right? We have the Darius. We can get it back into rotation.
Beasts. 1600 is a body that we didn't really have before. We were having some really small dudes outside of Laquari and Darius.
That was
So
wrong.
the quest might be able to get in there, but it also has the effect where when
Yeah,
it's
this is
special summoned by effect of
unbelievably
the
good.
Gladiator
This
beast,
is crazy strong.
target gladiator
I also
is
do
part
like
of
that
the
he's on
graveyard
the
hand.
macro
Also
stuff and the
add
extra.
back
I
the
think
War
that's
Chariot, too, if you
really,
used it.
really
On top of
important.
that, new
Like the
addition is
Shad Imps
Icarus
for
attack
if
because
Alex
a
is playing
quest
something
has those
stupid, the
bestiary
Dimensional
are winged
Barriers.
beasts. Even DD
The
Prototypes
Kaiku's
instance, we
even.
have a whole
I think
bunch
it's
of
like a
targets to be able
really
to play
good
this
targeted
extremely
sideboard.
powerful trap
And like
card,
you can
something
see
we
that
wouldn't
he's
see a
got
lot of until Black Green
the
era.
bottomless
Speaking
and
of
the
trap cards,
compulse
we lined
to
it up with a
pivot
couple extra
to
of
and
them. Double
from
compulse,
versus the
bottomless,
traps that aren't very good
Tribute
versus a
Tribute,
particular
and Curse
matchup,
of
right?
Anubis is a
Like
tech
if he's
card
just
here
summoning
where we
guys that are
change
low to
all
the ground, you
effect
take out
monsters
the
to defense
bottomless with the
position
compulse.
till
If
the end of
he's
the turn, the defense becomes 0. So any
playing
of our
stuff that
gladiator beasts
can just
topple over
special from
any
hand or
monsters
something,
that
you can
Alex might have.
swap them
Allows
back.
us to be
It's just like
proactive
really,
as
really
well as
nice.
defensive if we can do that with this.
I
As you saw
love
with
this
the
list.
Judgment,
It's just
we
like
removed
I know we made it with
Conversation,
chat
Chop
and like
Shoot,
you know
as well as
whatever,
Crush
but
Card
it is
Virus
just
from,
really nice. I
Lethal
think the one
Pulse.
thing I
Pretty
dislike
happy
is
with
the
those
two main
actions.
deck
Getting
DD
really
crows.
frustrated with
I think that
Dusty
that's
as
kind of
well as
cope, but
Confiscation,
at the end of the day,
especially
they
last
are
episode
also
when you
Icarus
saw
attack
Alex
targets, so
drop
it's
the
not that
combo on
bad.
me. Embarrassing. So I'm really happy to take those
I think I
cards
would
out of
probably
meta
take
and
one
just
out and play
replace
the
them with
sack
maybe
over it.
just better generic trap cards. The side deck's a little iffy. I'm unsure if it's good or and it will lift off. As if this Gazaris does not last. However, a quest
I
can
love
add
this
back
my
from
list.
graveyard
I
to
did not
hand. It
build
can
this
also
list
add
at
back
all.
Gazaris from
It was
the
Gage's
graveyard
chat.
to the extra deck. So if anything gets a little hairy, I do think we have ways to keep things in rotation. I really like the way this deck looks. I think it only gets better with the next few sets, especially
Yep,
Crimson
that is
Crisis.
true.
We get access to Sam Knight, which I think Sam Knight's a really killer gladiator beast that can pair super well with a card like Rescue Cat. All stuff to consider when we're moving forward into the Synchro era. And especially when I have 0 Synchro cards at my disposal, I'm going to have to get creative. I think this list is good.
If you play as a girl in video games, have a fascination with feminine clothing, and wish you were a girl, I have some news for you. Gage of Optimal Media is playing a good Glad list.
Depending on what Alex is on, might be able to steal us a pretty convincing win. Let's see what he's playing today.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hyped that I got.
Dog, what the fuck is this? Seriously, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? It's like DDT Chaos. Looks awful. It looks super not good. It's like Tomato Control. The Simo Cavern.
Red Dragon Archfiend as well as Magical Android. But the problem is Goyo Guardian is so powerful because it's one of the easiest to make because it's a 6. So any level 4 plus Krebons gets into it very easily.
He's cooked. This list is... Look at my fucking... Look at my host's list, dog. I'm entering the age of Gage.
And Android's a little bit more difficult because it's a 5 because there aren't many like good 3s in the game. And then Red Dragon Archfiend is an 8, which also is a little bit more difficult to get to because you need to have a 6
Jesus
or like
Christ.
a 2 and a 2 and a 4. So
He's like
it just
describing why the deck is bad, and he's like, anyway, I'm still playing it.
requires a little bit more work. But
Like,
we're
what the
gonna-
fuck are we doing with Krebons in this list? Yeah, we can, like, summon Krebons and sync it with a Spirit Reaper to make Magical Android. Yo! We can't even ladder to an 8. To get to Red Dragon Archfiend, we have to go Jinzo Krebons.
gonna do our best. As you can tell, our deck is pretty similar
Oh,
to
no.
before. We do
Chaos
no
Orc,
longer
banish
have
your guy,
Confiscation, we
summon
no longer have
Krebons,
Trap Dust Shoot
Red
or
Dragon
Crush
Archfiend.
cards, so we've had to take those cards out, replace them with some others, and we swapped a few things around. So let's do the card by card. We are still
I
playing
know he
what I
has
would effectively like
Scientist.
to
We all
card
know
troop in the
Scientist
reverse
is
or-
crazy.
Well, it's also psychic enough. I don't really see myself synchroing a ton because I don't have Goyo, but it
It just
could come
seems like,
up.
I mean, look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 normals.
But speaking of which, Magical Scientist. This is what I really wanted to test out now that we are in the Synchro era. So one of the things we could do
What
is that
happens if
off
you
of the
attack
destruction
him?
of like a Mystic Tomato, we could
Like,
summon
and here's
Scientist.
the other thing, if you're Gage, you know, imagine you load in with Glads, you're like, oh god, this deck is so telegraphed, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Simo says, I've cut all of my back row and I'm playing Recruiters. He might as well have just sucked you off right there.
Scientist or Krebons. Next turn, summon the other, and then we can pay 1,000 to summon a 6, and then we can easily go into our
The limit
Red Dragon
reversers are
Archfiend
so
this
greedy.
way. We
Could
can
not
also
disagree
go
more. I think
into
they're
a
the only
3,
part of the
and then
deck
use
that
the
really
Krebons
makes
to go
any
into
sense.
Magical Android. And depending on the way the rest of our hand looks, if we have some extenders, we could even keep going. It's actually funny that Ojama King is quite relevant here, because Ojama King plus Krebons equals Red Dragon Archfiend. This is a light, this is a dark, banish for BLS. I mean, that's just a ton of damage.
I mean, you literally win the game, except you don't actually win the game. It costs you 2,000 life points, and you have to draw Magical Scientist and BLS and Krebons and
out of nowhere. So I want to give Scientist a try. There's some
nowhere.
cool stuff we can do with him. Let's also not forget
Nowhere.
Strict. We have the one Faith, the Morphing Jar in case we fall behind. Triple Tomato to search most of our deck. Prometheus to filter the gray so we can make
Simo
sure
is
Dad is
culturally
still alive. Again, Spirit
appropriating
Reaper and Snipe Hunter, which I just said in
Kind
reverse
of.
order. Then for the spells,
Kind of.
Brain
Can we
Con,
let
Dark Hole,
Simo
Fissure.
into
I moved
our
Fissure into the main
community?
deck because Krebons is probably going to be in Gage's deck as well. And
I summon
Krebons
the
is
blue
annoying
eyes
It's not
to
crashing
deal
with
with
the 5
dragon
gifted
attack
subs.
mode.
What
Now
the
I
scallop?
take
More ways
all your
just to
life
kill off a
points.
monster just 1-for-1, and this is one of the ways to do that. The low attack also lines up well with this. True Nade and Feather Duster to go for game, as well as MST, Pot of Avarice, as well as Greed, Premature Burial, Reinforcement of the Army,
I'm
Smashing
seeing a
Gun,
lot of
Snatch
greed,
Steal, and
baby.
Inflict
I'm
Traps,
seeing the
Double Limit
greed.
Burst, Ring of Destruction, and Torrential Tribute. For the side deck, the third Krebons and Prime Material Dragon. I don't think I need
we don't need to.
like, you know, Gage. The
That's me when I have a threesome with Gage and 2 Gage clones. I don't.
Duelist Genesis
It'd be a
is
foursome.
finally upon us. Tell me, buddy, how are you feeling? How many synchros did you pull? If this is anything like season 1, I am not looking forward to this.
I don't want to spoil too much, man, but man,
Okay.
let me tell you, like, a lot of mechanics when they first get released are off to some rocky starts. I think we talked about it last season too, but the Duelist Genesis does not slack. Some of the most
agree.
powerful synchro monsters of all time
It
are
slaps.
released in the debut set.
Yep.
So it's really cool to be able to see these cards like Unerrated Goyo Guardian, Stardust Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, Thought Roller Archfiend. All these cards are so cool to be able to see again finally, and they're extremely powerful.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, they're not fucking around when they have a 2,800 attack Goyo Guardian that
He just said fuck.
can take out anything else in the game, and it's a Snatch Steal with its. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking? I mean, by like
He said
modern
fuck
standards, like
again.
maybe not as good, but Goyo's nuts. Goyo's been nuts forever, and Stardust even still sees play like relatively
we get
recently,
the
right?
poll?
It's, just,
The poll
it's
for
wild to see the
what?
start that they gave to this, and then kind of just dropped the ball on some of the other summoning mechanics. I really think
said
that
they
Duelist
dropped
Genesis
the
is right. But we need
ball.
to talk about the other cards in the set too that aren't synchros. There are a lot of power cards in the set. May not be
Jesus Christ, how long could they
super good
possibly
right
talk
this,
about?
but buddy, let's go ahead and get into it. Man, it feels so weird rolling a die after like 2 months of being away. But go ahead and shout out the patron is Nathaniel Elmore. Thank you for the support. And buddy, okay, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Oh, man,
Doesn't
it feels
matter.
It's been a
good.
couple
You
months
want-
since
you
the
want the
recording
draw.
episode here, Alex,
You want the
but-
draw.
But have you changed your thought process at all?
I honestly, I don't know. And now we have cards like Compy and Trap Dust Shoot gone. I don't feel like as bad going first now because now or rather going second because now there's not that fear of getting hit by those cards. So getting the extra card seems pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna try to go for the extra card. I think going
That's
second still the
unfortunate
move.
because we
All right,
really
Duelist,
wanted to go
best of luck
second.
to you, okay?
To you as well, sir. I guess synchros are in play too.
Nice fucking deck. Nice fucking deck, dumbass. 21 normals.
So that's something to take into account. Let's see
Yes,
what you
sir.
got.
All right, we'll kick it off strong, man. Look at him cheat.
He's
Yes,
smiling.
sir.
He's smiling.
Pot of Greed, 2 more off the top.
We need to
Go.
drop
This is
these.
so
Ooh,
easy.
Oh, let me
It's just
tell
so
you, holding the
easy.
6-card hand and not having to
Set a
fear
fucking Hoplemus. I don't even know if he's
I'm like,
playing
I don't have to put anything
Hoplemus.
down. I'm good. Let's see here.
It
He
must
got
also
the
feel
extra card
especially good
after
for you
all.
too, because I remember you were trying to play around those cards, and then that would play into like my True Nade or Feather Duster on top of it.
Yeah, it was really rough, dude. All right, I think I got an idea here. I'm going to set a monster,
Yep.
set 2 Speller Traps, and I'll
Looks
just pass it
good.
to you, bud.
Looks
Good luck.
looks
Man,
like
makes
a
me wait, like,
fucking
10 minutes
FTK
just
to
to
me.
set 3 cards.
Another
Anyone,
normal.
anything?
Keep them coming, buddy. Keep them coming. More normals. Keep them coming. Nothing can stop the age of Gage.
All right, there's no Dust Shoot.
You think you're gonna be able to summon the fucking train versus the Tunnel Master?
So I don't know what I should be waiting for here. I'm going to be equally as boring as you, I think. I think I'm just going to set 1 and throw it over.
Oh,
It's over. It's literally over. It's over.
okay, I just love the 1. I'll take it. I'll draw for my turn. Stand by phase, main phase. All right, buddy. Well, let's get it cracking. I'll start by flipping up Gladiator Beast Dimikari.
Ooh, on the Glads again.
The
Okay,
worst
okay.
one.
Yes, sir. Gotta return to the Colosseum.
Give me another
Dimikari
one.
is one that I didn't play before. When he's tutored out by Glad Beast, he can attack twice each battle phase.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he sucks,
he's
but
like
he's a
middle of the
name.
road. He's not that great, but he's like okay.
Yeah, but let me tell you one that's a little bit above the curve, and he just came out this set.
Ooh.
Gladiator Beast.
It's over. It's literally over. He's gonna attack. He's gonna trigger Tomato. He's gonna go, I am going to activate War Chariot, and the game is over. You cannot beat War Chariot on this board. If he has drawn War Chariot, it's over.
A quest.
This card is good.
A quest is very powerful. Two of these guys, only 1,600. Let's hope it's a little bit bigger than that face down. I will go to the battle phase, and I will declare an attack with, we'll go Dimikari in.
Sure, you sure don't want to overlay with those 2 level 4s?
Yeah,
It
which
is
I
Mystic
could.
Tomato.
All right, nice. I'll get over the tomato, no problem.
All right, and I think
Oh, he's
we're
gonna.
gonna just go for
Okay,
another
so it's
tomato.
not War
All right,
Chariot.
interesting play here is I totally just don't have to attack this tomato. I can go to the end of the battle phase, put Dimikari back, and Vermillo that.
That is true.
And
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
the
we could
outcome.
just merm here.
That's the
Might as
You miss
well
out on
merm.
it being able to tag out.
Yes, but I think that's all right. You know what? I am going to do that play. I think it's the best. I'm going to go to the end of the battle phase.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
put back
still good,
Dimikari, and
still
then
good.
Dimikari, I will put out the Vermillo, and Vermillo will pop the tomato.
You're gone.
Okay, main 2. I like my board still. If that was the only thing you had for your turn, I feel all right. I'll pass turn to you.
All right, we'll draw. Main
That's a
1. All right,
really
let's
frustrating
figure
draw.
out how we're going to
That's
navigate
such a
this.
frustrating draw.
Well,
Except he doesn't have a 6, so his best play is Braincon the Mermillo, normal Krebins.
it's not great. I'm a bit worried about what you could
And
have
then
in
we
the
get
back,
blown
I'll
out
be
by
honest.
any battle
I'll
trick.
try for it, I guess. Let's go ahead
Yeah, he's
and
gonna do
run
it.
out Krebons.
Ooh, the Krebs. Yes,
Krebins actually matches up really
I mean,
well
this guy
against
is fine.
Glads
He
if you
can,
just
like,
sit on it.
survive, but against Glads, I don't exactly know how good it is. Let's Braincon here. Let's try to take your Mermillo.
Make it a 5. Do you have Android?
Potentially.
You can have the Mermillo. That's fine.
Yep.
He's like, fine.
And we're going for it. You called correctly, sir. The android is here.
Yeah, Android's fine.
So now is really
like,
I
of
decide
course.
if I want to attack or not. If I attack, I risk running into any matter of nonsense you have in the back row. If not, if I clear a quest, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll try for it. Let's see what you got. Battle, what's hidden?
Okay, thinking. All right, you put a lot of resources into this, so I feel like this is the right play. I am going to Ring of Destruction the Mad Boy Android.
All right, we'll both take 24.
Lovely, lovely.
Android's gone, and that's it for me.
Nice. All right, I will draw for turn. Stand
Game's
up,
over.
phase. Okay. I will normal summon.
He's a
Lion
normal
Introduce
guy.
Quarry.
Yes.
Good one.
Yep, he's all right. I will go.
Pain
battle
train,
phase.
baby.
I'll take the 34.
Yes, sir. And then I will go end of the battle phase.
Who are we tagging into?
We're gonna tag both of them out. I guess just put dudes on the board, honestly.
So
Probably
we're gonna
smooth.
tag
Put
into
Hoplopus
a
out here,
Hoplopus
I'll
and
bring out
Laquari here, yeah.
Darius as well.
Sure.
Oh,
And
we're
Darius,
going
I'll just pull back to
Darius
the
so that
middle.
we can.
Nice. Couple dudes.
Really sucks here. If we hadn't set that back row, we could go Bestiari, then tag the Bestiari and the Mermello out for Geyserus, just to like have,
Look here,
but whatever.
Hoplopus is
No
boosted up.
problem.
Hey, I mean, I feel pretty okay with this, Alex. I'll just pass it back to you, man.
I was gonna say, it's not looking good for me, I'll be honest.
It's over. It's literally over.
Main 1. Need
It's
to
over.
clear something here.
Nope,
I'm not
it's
surviving
over.
another turn, really. I only got 1400.
Literally
I gotta run
over.
the risk. Let's go Breaker.
Yep.
Breaker into Darius.
You're gonna feel dumb not using that,
That
breaker.
was
During the
wrong.
damage step, Alex. One of the few battle tricks in my deck. I'm gonna brush recklessly up.
I mean, I couldn't clear Darius if I used the counter
Yep,
gauge.
yep,
So,
yep.
Okay.
It's over.
So we're gonna take. You go to 24 to my 19. So I take
Yeah,
5
that's it.
here.
Yes, sir.
So we can
Unfortunate, but I
actually
technically
fire the Avarice here. I think we're
use the
one.
breaker on your back row.
We
anyway.
have
So end of
exactly.
battle phase.
Yep,
Anything?
That was
Breaker yourself.
wrong.
All right, Darius, I'll tag him out for the biggest guy in the deck here. We'll go Laquari back in.
Okay, so
Second
that
main, that's
also
my pick
tags
for
out
Avarice,
Mirmello.
All right,
We're not
2 more.
completely
We'll see
out
if
of
it matters.
Yeah, could matter a lot actually. I just
Or
had-
maybe it doesn't.
if you couldn't
Maybe
tell, I'm a
we
little
just
bricked on
are not
monsters
gonna.
over here.
Just a few.
Just a few. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope this helps, and we'll go ahead and draw 2. Well, there we go. I'll set 2 and
Just
pass.
don't
Go
commit.
ahead.
All right, I will draw. I'll go stand by main.
Yep.
I guess the only card I have to really worry about is genuinely like Torrential Tribute, right? So I'm not
Amazing. He's playing out of his mind. It's over.
gonna commit the extra card. I'll put these both to attack. Mirror Forces banned still, so I will go battle phase and.
Yeah,
yes,
you got
sir.
it.
I
You
knew it.
got it. You got it. Go to
That
game
was
2.
so
Jeez, that
easy.
slaughter.
It was the outcome was never in doubt. Wrap it up, buddy.
Okay, had to brush off some of the dust. You know, I've been away for a few months. You know, not drawing at 6 monsters at the start of the game did not help very much. I think
Excuses.
I'm gonna go first. The extra card's really
Ooh,
good.
I
but
think
giving
I'm
you
gonna
the
go
battle phase is
first.
Not the best idea, but I think if I
Terrible
set up a bit, I might.
Awful. Should have played back row. Like legitimately, what's going on here? Look at this fucking hand. It's so good. You have to pass. You literally have to pass.
Might be okay.
He's gonna set one of these because he loves to bluff. He's a little bluffer. And then Gage is just gonna go for a Bestiari.
Looking at this hand, I'm already regretting this decision immensely.
Gotta be honest, man. I didn't expect you to pick.
He
first.
has to
I'm
pass,
already
yeah.
stunned.
I was
A little
trying
deviation
something
from
different, and I'm getting punished severely. I'm passing.
Yeah, you are. Oh my god, yes, you are. Stand by main.
Go for
Oh
it.
my god. All right, I will go. I'll start by just summoning Witch of the Black Forest, right?
Sure.
Beats for 11.
Yeah, beats for 11's fine.
Nice. I'll go main 2. I'll back it up with 1. I'll back it up with 2, and then I'll pass it to you.
I gotta be
So
honest, even if I
strong.
went second, I don't even take this hand.
So strong. That's
I'm
a
just
good
gonna set
draw.
one and pass. Go
Oh
ahead.
my god, bro, you feel it? Okay, I'm gonna draw.
I'm
for
doing
turn.
fine. I'm doing fine.
Stand
Any
by main.
Glad
We'll
just
get the
wins.
Glads in rotation. A quest.
Yep.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right, battle phase. A quest in.
It is Sangan.
Okay,
Go ahead and
Sangan,
search.
get the search.
Yep. We're gonna need it. Let's
He doesn't
we're gonna
have a
tag out
good
with the
search.
quest,
It's gotta
so
be
consider
fucking-
That. I'm gonna grab the Warrior Lee.
Oh,
Okay,
awful.
and then 11 direct.
I'll take it.
Cool. All right, end of battle phase. I'll put back a quest.
Who are you grabbing?
I'm pulling out Laquari, the biggest of the bunch.
Yeah, lock is
dude,
good.
21.
God, if we had a second lock.
Right there.
Oh, we don't.
Token on.
Yep.
I'll go main 2. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll draw. Well, I guess that's something. Now you're on Rush
Oh, we're so close.
Recklessly, Ring of Destruction.
God, what do you even do?
Might
You like
that. I'm just gonna do some
normal?
cleanup duty. I'll Dark Hole.
Yeah.
Whoa. You could like normal DD Warrior Lady try to contest the Witch first, and then smash the Laquari. You could smash first to turn off. No, smash doesn't do that because Laquari has no defense. No way do you hold this. This is a 2 for. It's a 2-for-1, and then he gets one. It's just even.
Okay, I'll get my Witch Search.
Yep, not the best. It's only like a 1 for 1.
He wants Magician of Faith in a
I'll have to
rotation.
Witch the Black.
No, he doesn't. Because if you set a card versus Glad, they get a free tag. You never, never, never want to be playing this kind of stupid, passive, set pass gameplay against Glad. They will take advantage of it. That's the only scenario where they
I'm
win.
just going to set one and pass.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
now he
I
gets
will
to
drop a
trigger
turn. Stand by.
Bestiari.
Sure.
All right, I will activate Proving Ground.
Sure.
Cool. Off of the Proving Ground. What do I want? Okay, off of Proving Ground, I'll pick up a. This seems like the best one. Not a lot of good ones. I'll pick up Dimikari.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bestiari, Dimikari in hand.
I will activate Premature Burial. I'm going to target Laquari.
Sure.
Oh, it's over. It's legitimately over. We just normal Bestiari and go Geyserus. It's legitimately
He's
over.
back, and then I'll pair him up with. I'll
I was
pair him up
hoping that was
with
the case.
the normal Bestiary here.
Oh my god,
Okay,
it's over.
And then I'm going to Contact Fuse. Do they get
Wow.
Take a shovel into the deck.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take these two, Contact Fuse them away into Gazeris.
Sure.
And then Gazeris, I'll pop one card. I'll just pop your face down there.
It was Faith. I was trying to bait
Oh,
you with
okay.
the Warrior Lady.
Not bad. You could have got the Dark Hole back, but that would have been
Yep.
it. I will just go Battle Phase with Gazeris, attack you directly.
Take 24.
Nice. And then I will go Main Phase 2, and Battle Phase, I'll shuffle him back.
Sure.
And then I'll tag back out into
Laquari hop.
and a Quest.
Ooh.
Laquari gets its trigger, and then a Quest will pick back up the Proving Ground.
No, 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 no. That's not true. A quest gets Gladiator Beast spell traps, not Gladiator spell traps.
That
Alex, these
was
are looking good for
wrong.
you, dude.
Yeah, they're not looking good.
Yeah, I'll pass turn to you, buddy.
To be fair, whether that was Warrior Lady or Faith,
It doesn't
it was
matter.
not long for this Earth in either case. We'll go to main one here. I'm going to think. There's a lot of things I got to worry about. It's not good. I'm going to Brain Con
To be fair, it should work like that.
via quest.
Sure, you can have it.
Okay. Battle.
Thinking. Why are you doing this?
Is attack declaration fine?
On Declaration, I'll activate Book of Moon, and I'll book the Quest.
It's over.
Sure. That is fine. Okay. It didn't go exactly how I wanted it to go. I know
No, it
Proving
didn't.
Ground in hand. I think that's the only thing I do know.
You know I have Dimikari as
Oh,
well.
Dimikari, yeah, she added that last turn. You're going to get this book.
You have to
quest
smash here,
back,
right?
sadly
Or
it's
else you're
not
literally
smash
dead on
deal.
board.
All right, we'll go to second
You're dead
main.
on board
I'm gonna
anyway.
Smash the Laquari.
Sure.
My
You
plan
have
was
to
to
set
crash
the
just so no
Warrior
monsters
Lady?
left on the field, but sadly we did not get there. And then I think I'm just going to normal summon Jane Lightsworn Paladin.
God,
and
he's like,
go
I
my
have to
end
get to the
phase.
pot of
No problem,
avarice.
yep.
You get this, I'll mill 2. Go to you.
Yep. All right.
Oh,
Draw for turn.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, Alex, that is GG, my guy. I'm gonna flip up
See
the
it.
Quest.
Yep.
Snatch Steal the Jane.
There it
and
is.
go in
Yeah.
for lethal damage.
I had the Dark Arm next turn off the Jane Mills,
Oh, really cool, really cool. You had it next turn. It didn't matter.
but I could not get there.
couldn't
Yep.
Seal it up though.
You
My
got it. No,
goodness, bro.
I just got slapped this game. You're
That was
right.
not close.
So kind of rough there. That was
Yeah.
the
Oh, that was
so
not
that's kinda
close.
crazy.
My
I
opening-
opened up extremely ideal
Yeah.
both these games actually. These two cards you see.
Oh
Snatch
my
Steal,
god.
I had those
How
both.
long was that? How long was that? First move at 27:15. Game finished at 37:30. 10 minutes and 5 seconds. Unfucking believable. It's over for Alex. It is the age of Gage. It is literally the age of Gage. This is why I told him you have to read the Gladiator Beast cards better. True. It's amazing how much Gage's brain expands whenever he plays Glads. Yeah, he just uses a little bit of cheating. Gage really is the Gizzy Gobbler. It really is funny seeing Gage just sweep Simo as soon as he plays something that isn't Chaos. Oh, yeah. So epic. So fucking epic.